when combined with all the other questions going into Google from all the other users on the planet, is the basis of the Google economic model. So you're paying with a currency that you think is valueless, but in fact it is hugely valuable for Google. Now the paradoxical economics of that transaction offer a hint of a vast shift in the economy. And it's a vast shift that has crowdsourcing at its heart. It is nothing less than a shift from a 50-year-old consumer economy to a new creator economy. And the shift is one away from the age of the consumer economy that began with the advent of television in the 1950s. And think of that economy. Elites put things on television. We all got to watch. Nobody got to comment, but we watched carefully, and then we went out and we bought things. That was the creator economy. Now what we're entering is, or that was the consumer economy. Now we're entering a creator economy where we all participate and we all create. The fastest growing companies on the internet today. Before YouTube, if you wanted to put something on a television screen, you had to work for a television network. Before Wikipedia, if you wanted to do an encyclopedia entry, you had to be a Nobel laureate or a university professor or an employee at the encyclopedia company. And if you wanted to put some work for a newspaper, today you get to use things like Facebook and MySpace and Twitter. Everybody gets to write headlines with Twitter. That's what the creator economy is. And the important word is creator, not creative. Creatives are elites, novelists, artists, people who sell things in stores for lots of money. Creators are ordinary people like you and me, who in the course of their everyday life conduct transactions. And in those transactions you may think you're consuming. Consider Google. You think you're consuming information on Google. But before you can consume that information, you have to create something. And also think of the paradox of free information on the internet. What seems to be free, in fact, has this hidden creator transaction. You're giving away something that seems valueless to you, but hugely valuable to the company you're giving it to. Many of these companies only seem free for that reason. Facebook isn't free. You're giving them all the information about your friends and your personal life. YouTube tastes your photos, your videos. And Twitter, you're giving Twitter a real-time summary of every moment of your life. And chances are the position, your location that you're in as well. This is just the start of a new industry. And I note that Sbirbank, by virtue of its experiments with crowdsourcing, is actually at the leading edge of this trend. Crowdsourcing, creator economy is crowdsourcing embedded into every aspect of the economy and every aspect of our lives. And do not underestimate that it's already become. Think about the game, Call of Duty. It's a video game, and I suspect many in this room, people in this room, may have teenagers who play this game, and you think, well, it's just a video game. It's a group video game. When Call of Duty was released 12 months ago, in the first 12 hours of its release, it sold $360 million of product. That is more than Avatar, the movie, made in its first 24 hours. And when Call of Duty number 2 came out yesterday, it did over $400 million. It's a video game. This is a case where, because of the creator economy, video games are now bigger because of the participation than they are in the movie industry. And moreover, this is an experience where participation is an essential part of the experience. You can't watch Google. You got to put something in to get something out. You can't watch Call of Duty. You got to play it. This is about broadening and democratizing the contribution of human capital at all levels to the economy. The one last thought is size matters. There are more people using Facebook, creating on Facebook, than on Wikipedia because it's less work to do a Facebook entry than to do an encyclopedia entry. Similarly, more people enter information on Twitter than enter information on Facebook because it's shorter. And everybody has to put something into Google to get something out. To the question of who's going to be the biggest company in this new world, the answer is the smallest quantum of creative act. Google harnesses a mere search string. Somewhere out there is a company bigger than Google. And they will be bigger than Google because they harness a single click. And somewhere is a company that will be bigger than that, and they will do so by the data streams coming off of your smartphones and all the personal devices that you carry around with you. I have no idea where that company is, but I know you have many fine programmers here and many entrepreneurial executives. Perhaps that company is somewhere here in Russia.